Yo, what is up, fam? In today's video, I'm gonna bring you an insane build, the only build you need for the summit, in my opinion, man. I want to bless you guys with this content and this experience that I have, man. I'm gonna let you guys know everything you need to know about this build. We're hitting upwards of 4 to 6 million damage per bullet. Absolutely disgusting. Clear any level of content, smoke any NPCs. Absolutely amazing. All right, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and show you these 5 million headshots right here. Beautiful damage. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get it, baby.
System disrupted.
But yeah, I feel like this is the perfect time to introduce this build once again. We got a lot of new players, you know, TU11. But yeah, I do my best with this build to control dogs, tanks, heavies, anything that takes like damage from health. Right here, insane to the chest, rips it, hit the backpack, kill the hive, take his chain down so he can't kill your teammates, break his chest, destroy him. That's how you do it, baby. Real easy. All right, my people, here is the build. So this build we covered a few patches ago. My man Solid inspired me to use this build and make this build in the past. The focus is insane. He talked to me a bit about it, and I just want to introduce this again to you guys. If you're new, returning, or whatever, or you just don't know what build you want to use, I feel like this is one of the best builds to clear content with, and I highly suggest it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cover it. We'll start from the top to the bottom, and I'll try to be like pretty specific on each one. Okay, I'm gonna try to also cover it like really simple for you guys to understand, okay, the best I can. So TAC 50, the reason that I'm using this is for buffs, okay, for this build. All right, the main buffs I'm going for is headshot damage right here. It increases by 15% for rifles and marksmen with this build. I also enjoy the weapon stability, the reduced recoil, and faster reacquisition of target. This is really good skill too for posting, but I don't use it personally. So, you know, if you want, check it out. And the last cool perk, I think, is that you give your allies 10% headshot damage to enemies that they're closer to. All right, the next one we're going to pick up is the classic M1A. And right here, we're going to be using Boomerang. And this gives us 50% chance to return a bullet to the magazine, all right? If that bullet is returned, it's going to be 40% increased damage on that next shot, all right? Pretty insane. And I love this, okay? I'm running damage out of cover. And as you can see, like a nice, really, really nice roll. Your secondary could be whatever you want. I usually use this for heavies, but I would suggest like a assault rifle, something that gives you like quick burst. That way you can kill any enemies that like run up on you, right? So right here, the goal is with the whole build is to keep your focus up, okay? So this right here is perfect focus. And what perfect focus does is it increases your total weapon damage by 6% every second you are aimed with the 8x scope or higher. And this goes all the way up to 60%, all right? So once you're at 60%, you're banging. You're destroying dudes. You're one-tapping a lot of enemies, especially if you're solo. In a group, they're going to have more health, so it's going to be a little bit more tanky than enemies. But you got to have an 8x scope for this. This is the only reason. All right, as far as the attachments on the weapon go, I want to cover that real quick. You have a few different options. I've, in the past, used the 8x CQB SS, and it's pretty fine. The circle's kind of weird, but lately I've been using the TAC 50's 45% headshot damage scope, man. It's disgusting digital scope from the specialization, and I really like it. I'm running some crit hit chance right here to put me almost to that 60 mark. That I haven't like promoted this super hard in the past. Like, you know, we made builds, we cover it, we use it daily sometimes, but I most of the time dislike aiming down my scopes. I know a lot of you guys can relate, but you know, right here we're gonna go with headshot damage, crit hit damage, weapon damage. Crit or headshot is up to you. I made this as a crit build though, that way I could shoot tanks, dogs, heavies, you know, whatever you want to call them, warhounds. And right here we're gonna go with the backpack. I have a vigilance right here because the shield is gonna take most of the damage from you. I like concussion, but I think vigilance is better. When you take damage, you only lose the buff for 4 seconds, and then you're right back at it. Crit hit damage all the way right here. Weapon damage. I'm running 2 Providence with this build for headshot damage, crit hit chance. Once again, this is for like the people that are probably newer to the game, returning to the game, or you just don't know what build to have. I understand we covered this build before. It's for you veteran players, so, you know, give me some time. I'm working on some things. I don't have that much free time, but I'm trying my best right here, right? We stream daily over on Twitch, though. You guys can come through and see what we're working on if you want. Right here is crit hit damage, damage out of covers with the Fox Prayers. This is a named item. And then we have Seska for crit hit chance. That way we're up there in the crit hit chance department. So these are our stats on the build if you're curious. 57.8 crit hit chance. I don't like to go over like 60 personally, so I rather be a little bit under always. I'm at 152 crit hit damage. That way I can maximize my crit hit damage or headshot, and I'm at 165 headshot. I could probably play with these a little bit to make more crit hit damage, but I'm totally fine with this setup right here because I do hit some of my headshots, not all of them, but some. Right here, Araldi gives you marksman damage, but I'm not using a marksman personally. And then Coyote's mask, we have basically this mask is amazing. And the reason that I love this mask is because it gives your group a buff. All right, I've covered this quite a few in the past, but if you have this mask, I promise you, if you want to run a DPS build, this will change the DPS build for you significantly and even add to your group. So 25 crit damage for targets that are 0 to 15, and anybody in your group this applies for as long as you have the buff active. Okay, so if you have the 15 to 25, you're going to give your teammates 10% crit hit damage and 10% crit chance. If you're sniping from the back and you're using this mask, you're going to have 25% crit hit chance because 25-meter shots are pretty distant. All right, you got to be pretty far. So I'm using a Crusader shield right here. I enjoy it. It gives me that survivability that I need. And then our Reviver Hive, because it really sucks when you're playing heroic solo, legendary solo, and you die and you just have to restart. At least this gives you a second chance. That's why I feel like it's one of the best skills in the game. Mozambique pistol. And that's about it right there. This is the whole build. Yo, some closing thoughts, man. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope this helped. I got some other things in the works, armor regen builds, etc., etc. They're going to be making some changes. The summit is gonna have a buttload of changes. So amazing. I'm gonna probably make a video to cover that in depth for you guys, try to get into every single detail. And I'll see you guys over on Twitch right now. Okay, so hope to catch you soon. The link's gonna be down below. Salute, brothers and sisters. Thank you guys so much again for watching my content. I'll catch you later. Stay up, stay blessed. Peace out, baby.